Hi everyone, it's BellaGemaNails, and today I am going to transform this tiny mini bag. It is a kid's bag, but I use it as an adult bag. So I'm going to transform it into a Care Bear themed handbag. So if you want to learn how to make this, just keep on watching. The first thing you're going to need is a handbag of your choice. You're also going to need some Whipple. This thing was hard to get. They don't sell the Whipple brand anymore. I did get it on Etsy. I'll post all the links down below. So the next thing you'll need are a bunch of cabochons. Now, these I made on my own. This is an example of one, and it's a CareBears theme. And what I did is I mounted them on buttons, and I have some Care Bear cabochons, some hearts. I did add some crystals. I do have various types of cabochons. These I made out of stickers. It's actually resin. And I made them and placed them on top of metal cabochons, so you can see there. I added some bows, I added some rhinestones. We're going to be using all these different cabochons. Now I made these with resin out of these flat stickers, so you can kind of get an idea of how I did it. I'm not going to go into the process of how to make these because it's tedious and a headache, so we're going to avoid that. You can pick any theme, any charms for your design. I do have some crystals here. I have some bows and some different like candy cabochons. Use whatever you want. Pick whatever theme. I'm going with Care Bears because that's what I want to do. So the inspiration for my CareBears bag is this candy cabochon Candyland handbag, where I also used Whipple, and then I used various types of candy charms, and it is really adorable. And so I also have created several rhinestone minis, and this is just one hot pink one. I have the blue. It is such an electric, gorgeous blue. And then I have this metallic soft pink. So if you haven't seen any of these videos, I'll post links down below. Okay, so normally I would suggest to map out your charms and then take a picture and follow the map. I'm a savage. I'm going straight into the design with no idea of what I'm going to do as far as placement for charms, but that's just what I feel like doing today. Make sure you massage your Whipple. I'll put the link down below as to where I got it because it's hard to find. So let's get started. Oh, also let me know down below if you'd like to see how I created these emerald stunning gorgeous beauties. Let me know. Prop your bag so that it's not sloping downward. You want it to be upright so that your charms don't slide off the Whipple. I do not have a metal nozzle for this, so I'm just going to cut it and work with it this way. Basically, just pretend you're frosting a cake. And yes, it is hard, but it's okay. We're going to put charms on top. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you're a baker, this is going to come so natural to you. It'll be awesome and fun for you. I have never frosted a cake in my entire life. However, I do love working with Whipple. You will not want to place any Whipple on the top part of the bag, since when it creases, you don't want to create a break in it. You don't want it to crack, and you don't want the charms to fall. So just make sure that you do the top front flap, not this side here. See, it's looking pretty decent for not knowing how to bake or frost a cake. Now fill it in. There's a rainbow one, there's purple, green, a lot of colors. So depending on which color you choose of handbag, you get to decide on the Whipple color. I like the basic white because then it looks like frosting. Ideally, you create tiny swirls. It's just hard to do without the metal tip. I loved this bag. It has a lot of shiny, sparkly glitter, and it's gradient, pink and purple, so I chose this one because I thought it'd be perfect for this design. All right, now let's go ham with adding charms. Don't push in too deep, only because you do want the Whipple to be a little fluffy, and if you flatten it out, well, then it's not going to look as great. Okay, so this is the bag after 2 weeks of drying time. I usually let these sit for a while because the whip can sometimes flatten or it will break off very easily and not hold the gems. So I wanted to make sure that before I recommend something that it actually works. This whip is not as fluffy as Whipple, but Whipple's very hard to find. And so I really love how it ended up looking, the top and the bottom. I usually just do the front flap, but I wanted to use all the cabochons I had made. So this is what it looks like. This is the back. The front, it is a mini. The side. I also designed another bag, and this was off camera, but I wanted to use up the Whipple that I had left. This one is a purple bag and just the front flap. I did embellish the lolly here, and it's a lollipop with brighter colors. And you can see what that looks like. It's adorable. I didn't film it just because I wanted to make use of the Whipple and I didn't want the video to be 2 hours long. Here is the original bag that I designed. This one has more of the pastel colors. However, this one was actual Whipple that I used, and I prefer it a little bit more. It's just hard to find, but you can see the side-by-side comparison. They are absolutely adorable. They do shine in the sun quite a bit. So if you liked this video, please make sure you give me a big thumbs up or pop a comment below, and perhaps do both. And if you're not yet subscribed, I invite you to do so down below. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.